Friends, hello, good evening. I am glad you are here. It is Wednesday in the market. Let's talk about what's been going on here. Big day in the market. Well, not really the market. Some things happen here, but with the market slash news. First of all, Mitch McConnell, look who's finally retiring. That dude needs to go. Next, Dogecoin. Look what Dogecoin did today. It's back on the map, 12 cents. Let's hit that 15-cent mark. I think a lot of us are back holding right there. And next of all, obviously, let's talk about Digital World acquisition. What's going on here? So, obviously, I think, there's Digital World acquisition, and then there's, the obviously things going on with Trump, which immediately affect that stock. Well, I don't even want to say it affects it. I don't know that's really affecting it much. But obviously, Trump is going through this, 40 gajillion, almost $500 million civil lawsuit, judgment, appeals, court rules. I'll put some stuff up here so you can see. But obviously, there's that situation going on. But I don't really think it's affecting him and his campaign and all that. Obviously, they're trying to make it affect it, but it's just not. And I think we have entered the stage right before the announcement of, Biden and Trump, that they will be the candidates that we will have to vote on here in November. Obviously we have Trump, who the media is making out to be, just a villain, and, he wants war and all this stuff and all that kind of stuff. And then we have Biden, who is, I think they're just kind of trying to, play out as a polite old man who is just, giving and loving. He's very giving. And he just loves ice cream cones. He's just so nice. So we have those two plays right there that we'll probably see in November. So with that, DWAC March here, we're almost in March. Friday here will be the 1st of March, and March is supposed to be, I even got the alert. I got an email, a few emails here, that here in March, there'll be a special meeting about the Digital World acquisition and True Social bonding together, the deal being done, finally being done, and True Social will be on the stock exchange for you as an investor to invest in. And obviously, if you have Digital World acquisition shares, they will transform and say True Social shares. That will be the ticker, everything that goes with that. So that is what we're hoping here in March. And March should be a good month for Digital World acquisition, as long as the deal goes through, which it looks like it is, because they're sending out, when they send out stock alerts about like, hey, this is happening, it usually means like it looks like it's happening. This is the farthest I've seen it go. And we've had a few times in the past where the deal was supposed to happen and then it got delayed, pushed back. But as of right now, this is the farthest I've seen it go. So these are really good signs. I do think that the general, media, when you look up Trump news, it is near impossible to find anything that's not even in the slight making him off to be, the Antichrist at this point. And whether you like Trump or not, I'm not really here promoting that. I'm just saying, trying to find news also with Trump / True Social is hard, because the general media is still so against it. And True Social, and here's what I'm going to say too, people come on here and they say, and I get why they would say this, because I don't say it every video. I try not to, because I don't want to repeat myself. But let me say this, and this is for the Bears, this is for the Bulls, and this is for people that love Trump, don't love Trump, for they want True Social to work, they don't want True Social to work. Here is where I'm at with the whole situation. I don't care what you think of any of it. I really don't. Obviously, I want True Social to work for me selfishly as an investor. I want the deal between Digital World and True Social to happen ASAP, to make me feel good and fuzzy, and know that investment is probably going to go a lot farther into this year. Second of all, yes, I know True Social is a new company. I know they're not making loads of money. I know they're not going to be the next revolutionary platform for news. I'm not promoting that. I'm never saying that. What I'm investing in, I think the majority of people here are investing in, is hype, is don't want to miss what potentially is going to be happening here this year. So with that, True Social Digital World acquisition, is still holding this mid 40. And I'm still feeling okay, even though we're at this mid 40, because last week we had such a panic sale in the market, with the whole market, particularly, it was probably the roughest week we've had in a while. but Digital World still held in this low 40 zone. So it actually hasn't really done much this week. I'll be quite honest. It hasn't done much. So we could be in the stage of another pump here soon. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing buy-in, sell-off, buy-in, sell-off, but we are getting higher and higher here. And, if you look at this month chart here where we have these 3 big camel humps right here, we have February 5th at 40, right under 48. Then we have February 15th at 50. And then we have right here at February 23rd, just days ago, for right under $50. So more than likely, we're seeing shares being bought up and a lot be sold, but still more shares are being held. So we're seeing trade of hand, but every time we see a trade of hand here, shares are getting held too. So it's a really good sign. That's a really good thing, because I think everybody is they're just kind of waiting for the gun to go off here, where it's this could potentially just go off like a rocket. Could. I'm not saying it's going to. To me, it's still a dangerous play because the deal has not happened yet, and we've been so close before. So we could see another camel hump here being built, another mountain at around like a $50 to $55 mark here, and 47 could be the new low here in a couple weeks, especially going into mid-March here, where we know the deal is going to be going in effective. So that's my spiel with that right there. Everything's still going good as far as we know. You probably have already gotten alerts. If you are a current investor in Digital World acquisition, more than likely you've already seen the alerts that have come out about the meeting and what's going to be happening here. So I don't have informants or people in Trump camp. I don't know what they're doing, what's going on. So I know some people think I work for him, but I don't. With that too, I want to bring up Rumble. I am a current investor in Rumble. I just made a video on Rumble, so I don't want to go too much into that. But people still ask me. I guess they don't see the videos. But yes, I'm still happy with Rumble. I'm still happy as long as Rumble maintains this $5.57 mark, this playground that it's in right now. I'm happy as can be. I am happy. Because I'm in it for the long run, and what I want to see here with Rumble, especially this month here, March, because they're going to show their last quarterly for last year of 2023. I want to see what this quarterly is going to be like. This could be a huge year for Rumble. I think it's going to be regardless, but growth-wise, but financially, I want to see growth-wise, subscriber-wise, what I'm saying, but financially, with this next quarterly coming out, If this thing is even remarkably close to being good or is good, this is really could shoot up Rumble into a double-digit number. So I'm just going to go ahead and warn you. I'm not telling you to buy. Do your own research, but be prepared for Rumble. Right now it looks a little choppy. But I think it's about to get some steroids thrown on it here. So friends, it is Wednesday. Last week we had the AI push, and this week we're seeing a huge sell-off. And I'm still kind of wondering: are we going to see a large pullback in the market? I don't know. I think there has to be, but the question is, what is this going to be a slow bleed off, or is this going to be like we fell off the cliff? No one knows. No one has, it's funny because, you can go from a blue collar investor who has, $1,000 in the market, or you can go from, a person that has $50 million in the market, and we're all saying the same thing. We think the market should reset here. It's too high. According to history, what it should be doing. It's ran so high, something's got to break here, especially with, we don't know what's going to happen with rates. The housing market, inflation, although it looks like inflation is coming down a little bit from what we're seeing, but, is the market going to react to that without getting drastic? I don't know. The economy is in the market is in the economy, along with bad news and good news mixed in with hype and people getting scared. So all these things combining together could bring a climatic crash. I'm kind of hoping for a little bit of a reset here going into the rest of the year, because I think a lot of people have a lot of cash on hand right now with tax money, things they've sold off. I am waiting for this. I'll just let you know here. I'm waiting for this Fubo deal Friday here, March 1st. They will be releasing their quarterlies. I more than likely will be selling out of that stock regardless. I am trying to swing trade that. I'm hoping for a $2.50, $3 mark. I don't know if it's going to happen at this point. There's a lot of people are scared in that stock right now because of the lawsuit and everything that's going on with it. So it might make it, it might not. I don't know. I like the stock for the long term, but I think regardless, good quarterly, bad quarterly, I think it's going to take damage in the long run until this lawsuit is settled. That's just me. We've seen things like this, and hey. But I think the real winner today is Dogecoin. That's awesome. Dogecoin is on the Bitcoin, all crypto, along the what's the other one called? Shiba. I've got Shiba. I need to check my Shiba. I've got like millions coins of Shiba somewhere. I gotta check that out. But yeah, Dogecoin back up. I think that's hilarious. That's great. I hope it takes off. I told people to keep it. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Friends, I wish you all the best of luck. It's Wednesday. I will talk again Thursday tomorrow. If you don't subscribe. For you that do subscribe, thank you so much for being here. I'm having fun. I really do appreciate all of you here, and best of luck. I really do mean that. I hope all of us make life-changing money, and it's just a time to be alive, time to be an investor, and man, what a thrill in the stock market. Bye everyone.